from Guelph.
Thank you very much, Speaker. And my question is for the Minister of Community and Social Services. Last year, our government passed the Anti-Human Trafficking Act, which proclaimed February 22nd as Human Trafficking Awareness Day. So as you've heard, that means today is Ontario's first ever Human Trafficking Awareness Day, a day to better educate members of the public about human trafficking and ensure that people who require services and supports know how to access them. Sadly, Speaker, we know that our province is a major centre for human trafficking, with approximately 65% of all cases across Canada taking place in Ontario. Our government and organizations across the province, like Guelph Wellington Women in Crisis, work tirelessly to educate our communities and support survivors of human trafficking. Speaker, can the minister please tell the House more about Human Trafficking Awareness Day?
Minister of Community Social Service.
Well, thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and to the member from Guelph for the question and her ongoing advocacy with respect to this issue. Our government is committed to protecting and supporting survivors of human trafficking, and we're working hard to prevent this heinous crime in the future. Today, on Ontario's first ever Human Trafficking Awareness Day, we're proud to launch our official Human Trafficking Awareness campaign. Raising awareness is of the utmost importance, as human trafficking is a crime that is often hidden and vastly underreported. It is crucial for everybody, especially young people, to learn what human trafficking is and know what services and supports are available. So today we are excited to announce Ontario's new dedicated confidential human trafficking helpline. This helpline will allow people to get information about local human trafficking supports and services available across Ontario. Together with our community partners, we're using the hashtag #NoHumanTrafficking to raise awareness of specific signs, risk factors, and facts about human trafficking.
Thank you. I return to the member from Guelph.
Yes, thank you, Minister. It's remarkable how far we've come in our effort to end human trafficking. Speaker, since our investment of $72 million through the anti-human trafficking strategy and our recent funding of $19 million to agencies across the province, a woman seeking supportive services has more options than ever before. When a girl from Kenora, Toronto or Windsor is looking for counselling services, therapy or a place to stay, we have taken action. When a woman needs help getting herself out of the vicious cycle of human trafficking, she can rely on the Victim Crisis Assistance Program. Survivors now have immediate access to tattoo removal, replacement of government documents, and recovery in a trauma-informed facility through the Victim Quick Response Program. The Attorney General has created a new provincial human trafficking prosecution team with specialized crowns. But there's more to do. Can the Minister of the Status of Women please tell us more about the government's long-term strategy to prevent and address human trafficking?
Minister of Community Social Services.
To the Minister of the Status of Women.
Minister of Status of Women.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm pleased to rise today as the Minister responsible for the status of women to recognize February 22nd as Annual Human Trafficking Awareness Day. Today is a day to speak up and raise awareness of the exploitation faced by young women and girls in Ontario today and every day. And it's also a day to recognize what's at stake for women and girls in this province, because we must continue to fight the fight against human trafficking. We must bring human traffickers to justice, and that requires a long-term strategy and action. Action that this government is wholeheartedly committed to today and in the future. We cannot risk losing these justice sector initiatives. We cannot risk improving survivors' access to community services and supports. We cannot risk, Madam Speaker, is billions of dollars in cuts. Our government has accomplished so much in 2 years, and it's making a difference in the lives of women and girls in communities throughout Ontario. We must continue to pour our hard work and effort into ensuring that everyone can live safely in this province.
Thank you. Thank you. Next question.